Fascism
was just split to me.
So-
every single syllable was just
I went north and that's it. I'm sorry, y'all.
I'm from the Midwest, sir.
There's a town in West Virginia called Big Ugly.
Yeah, it's not surprising.
I love these facts so much.
Dude, there were legit 5 jokes running through my
Imagine
mind.
right down where you come from. Big Ugly. Yeah, that checks out. That ain't surprising at all.
Big, ugly West
Just look at
Virginia.
your ID. Are you the mayor?
Because, like, even, like, out of context, it's just like big, ugly West Virginia. It's like, hey, our state isn't that bad. It's like, no, I'm just saying a city. It's a place that exists.
Big ugly, comma, West Virginia. Oh, I would hate it.
Oh, legitimately.
Imagine you're a basketball star hailing from big ugly West Virginia.
Nintendo absolutely knows about the internet Triton because like a couple months after the Bowsette thing happened, they changed the crown's description. It was just like only Toadette can wear this crown. So it's just like kill that noise. Martin Luther King Jr. earned a C in his public speaking class during his 2 semesters in seminary school.
Who is that teacher?
Who's the dude?
Okay, is it a white teacher? And is that the reason why?
Let me see. Let me go
Who
look
was
at
the
these
dude
guys.
that? Cause you know you gotta wake up one day
They just go,
20 years
"Oh,
later.
That mom changed everything.
And I gave him a motherfucking C.
He wrote the I Have a Dream speech in school. He's just like, why are you writing about dreams? Dreams are for children.
You'll never make it, Martin. This is trash.
Or does the dude wake up like, yeah, my C incentivized him to get better?
Y'all know I was his teacher.
Yeah.
And I told him that I was pushing him to do better.
Apply yourself.
Oh my goodness.
You can go one or two ways with that way. Either A, I'm a fraud, or B, I'm inspiring people so hard that I inspired the civil rights movement. Just through my teaching.
It's just some like physicist teacher in like the 30s is like, oh man, look, I'm looking through all these old papers that I got, physics papers. Look at this D- I gave to this kid named Albert Einstein.
Oh, no, surely that can't be the same one.
Dude, imagine Stephen King in a creative writing class. Like, C minus, sir. Your adjectives, I don't know what you're doing. A dog with rabies, what's up?
In Tupac in math class, the teacher just comes up, Tupac, what I tell you about writing raps in class?
You're not gonna make it with this. You need these numbers. Get some bucks in you. And then 4 years later, you gotta dance around to slip up. You want the club banging it.
You know I taught Sue Tupac.
Oh, dude, I would never sleep.
I'd be shaking.
The PS5 in a year has outsold the Wii U's lifetime sales.
Y'all leave the Wii U alone. He tried his best.
Hey, consumers did.
Accurate.
That's not.
Yes, it is.
Early
Yes, it is.
adopter.
Exactly what we're going for.
Ooh.
Oh, dude, I will never forget that woman with all them Wii U's in the back of her car, thinking she was gonna flip them boys.
Oh, someone tried to do that near you guys?
No, it's a viral picture.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that.
You never seen it?
No.
Oh, dude, I'll look it up.
I think I've seen this.
It's unfortunate. Let's see what else we got. Well, actually.
Yep, all I had to look up was Wii U woman.
Wii U woman. Oh, this is gonna be
Get
good.
some. Get some, y'all.
The Wii U woman.
No, I already got it on for you.
Oh, okay.
Where's it going?
So he posted it in chat.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
Scalper beautifully boned.
Oh, and those are like even. Ooh. There's probably like 2 per box in the boxes behind her too. Yikes.
That boy's in a back seat and everything.
Yeah, you can see him on the console. Dude, this is at least 10?
She's like, this is my retirement.
Yeah, she thought she was gonna flip these for double because remember the Wii was having supply issues, so this is the next console of the Wii, so why wouldn't I do it?
She didn't find it odd that she can buy in 15 of them?
Day one in the store.
Yeah, I was, because of like what the day I went through trying to get a Wii when it first came out, where I lucked the fuck out. By someone's generosity, which, where's that in this world? Where I was just so concerned about getting a Wii U day one, where I just walked into GameStop. I'm like, you guys go Wii U's? Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, no waste there, bruh.
Yep.
Remember at my GameStop, they had a tower of them built just for people to grab and go.
Yeah,
You
why?
ain't even gotta pay, pimpin'. Just go ahead and take it.
Because they thought it was gonna be another Wii situation where they were just gonna fly off the shelf. They probably overstocked and everything.
Oh yeah, GameStop for real had that problem.
Please take these. We need to put we have another display that we need to put here.
$100 off, please, anybody.
Can I get this keychain? Absolutely. And here's
Scott.
your complimentary Wii U.
I'm good.
Wii U featuring the upcoming great title, Zombie U. Remember that one? That was one of their big
They
hype
ported it.
titles.
They ported
Yeah,
it
they
to like
ported it.
PlayStation.
Yeah, PlayStation 4. It was on PlayStation Plus.
I played it at a con. That was a fun game.
It was decent. I got it because it was a
I
launch game.
will just never forget that trailer. Everybody's just like, end? What?
Oh, I remember Mike hyping that bullshit up. Oh, I remember. It's so innovative where you're just like a zombie's coming and you gotta look down and go shit, 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 and try to get your thing as opposed to pause, find item. Oh, I remember you hyping that bullshit
Yeah.
up. Oh,
Oh wow, yeah. I'm having flashbacks to that now too.
oh man,
It's a lot better in the Zelda games that came out for Wii U. Having the menu management there.
I minored in history with a focus on the development of Western European socialism. Not socialism,
Every word of that
fascism.
was just lit to me. I
So-
mean, every word, every single
West.
syllable was just like,
I'm
ugh.
quick north and that's it. I'm sorry, y'all.
I'm from the Midwest, sir.
There's a town in West Virginia called Big Ugly.
Yeah, it's not surprising.
I love these facts so much.
Dude, there were legit 5 jokes running through my
Imagine
mind.
right down where you come from. Big Ugly. Yeah, that checks out. That ain't surprising at all.
Big, ugly West
Just look at
Virginia.
your ID. Are you the mayor?
Because like even like out of context, it's just like big, ugly West Virginia. It's like, hey, our state isn't that bad. It's like, no. I'm just saying a city. It's a place that exists.
Big ugly, comma, West Virginia. Oh, I would hate it.
Oh, legitimately.
Imagine you're a basketball star hailing from big ugly West Virginia.
It's
Nintendo
debatable.
absolutely knows about the internet Triton because like a couple months after
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Podcast of Stuff, episode 323. Palindrome. Woohoo. All right. Another week.
What was the palindrome recently about dates? I forgot what it was.
For 2024.
Oh, yep, that's what it was.
Okay. There you go. All right. So, another week. Not too much going on in terms of like nerddom.
Good. Every little bit.
But oh yeah. That was that.
No, there's the whole Stellar Blade thing.
I mean, it's out. Was there anything in particular?
Oh, there's a whole bunch of fucking drama.
The booty.
Are you
Dude.
serious, Mike?
That game has sparked Gamergate 4.0.
Oh shit.
Oh, dude. It's a whole
He-
new one.
He's not on Gooner Twitter like us.
That's fair.
He's a different breed.
Dude, that game is on fire. Brothers. Yeah, no, that game is on fire on social media. Like to the point where like Cliffy B even tweeted out like, "What the fuck is happening?" And then I read the responses, and boy,
I just knew that
People are
the only
fucking
thing that I like
stupid.
saw explicitly was EA Games was giving Japan shit for it's like you banned Dead Space, but you don't even censor this game.
Yeah.
Oh, that's part of the
Kombat Can't
conversation.
go over there.
That's part of the conversation.
Oh, yeah, Mike, you're not here. You have not been here, sir.
I
Oh
am
no.
not. All right, I
So
guess
I'll take point on that one for Stellar Blade here. So Stellar Blade had been getting ridiculous amounts of hype as the next Bayonetta or Nier Automata, as super attractive, hot as fuck female lead kills things with weapons, right? Post-apocalyptic world, just doing fun shit with
can be basically naked
nice
if you
outfits.
choose to.
with really nice outfits. Game is modeled after a Korean or was she Japanese? I forget.
It was
Either way.
Korean. It was
After
a
a
Korean
model.
company.
After
Korean, yeah.
Korean model. So there was a whole bunch of flack for, the neckbeards or the, well, call them what they are, the shitlords that are like, well, you don't know what a female looks like. And then the company's like, here's the model we used. It's a human. This is what she looks like.
She's a very pretty lady as well. It's like,
Oh, yeah.
it is, here she is. It's not like Bayonetta where it was just nobody and they just went, hey, what does a pretty lady look like? No, it's just, here's this lady, here's this lady.
She was given enhancements.
Obviously, because
Well, yeah.
you need to. We need to goon.
But it wasn't like that.
But
It wasn't that ridiculous. I mean, to be fair, yes, but it wasn't that ridiculous. It was some slight adjustments, but
Yeah.
all in all, nothing like she's not rocking around with fucking High School of the Dead flobbing titties here. Like that's not what's happening.
Looks like
What?
maybe a cup size. It's not. Yeah, it's not too
like,
much.
Whatever. Whatever. It's a fucking space robot coming down to kill a plague. Like, come on, man. It's a video game. But yes, I know Bayonetta was not post-apocalyptic, but it was a witch hunting fucking monsters. Yeah, I mean, come on now. But so game comes out, and everybody who was hyped as fuck for, hey, uncensored, balls to the wall, hot girl action. Patch 1.0 patched out a lot of the uncensored bits. They toned down the blood and gore. Eve is no longer caked in blood after certain battles. The certain outfits that showed ridiculous cleavage or just straight up thong status were
Or camel toe.
covering more. Yeah, the camel toe. Just made to cover more of her body.
Yeah. They gave her, there's one outfit where it's just, there's nothing under her. It's just like a singlet. And they just put a black shirt, like a black leotard
like
under
a
it.
lace thing.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
people are going crazy.
People are.
That sounds outrageous. Does anybody have the original pictures for no reason?
Yes, actually, it's all over Twitter. You can
Oh, yeah.
Comparison.
There's thumbnails.
Oh, dude, people are cracking the original game code from the hard disk right now to be like, look, this isn't actually on the disc, and it's on the fucking disc that they shipped. So it's all over the fucking place. Whether that this was as intended, because the developers are saying these outfits are now as intended. They weren't complete when the beta was released. And
we
the community at large is
modeled the vagina. We didn't mean to show it.
Which, to be fair, does happen because they modeled naked from Beyond Two Souls, and then they're just like, no, we don't want to do this. It does happen where they look at things and go,
is this an option? Yeah, it's an option. Are we going to pull that trigger? No.
No, we don't want to.
So there is, it's the divide of like DA's people, the straight up boomers who wish to see the incredibly hot female lead and all of her hot female friends be hot as fuck.
How big is you? I was just like, what is Mo jacking off to the stars?
I mean, eat this
Where's that dead artwork again? Where's that dead artwork again?
No, that was already memed back in the day with Drake's pitch reveals. That was the whole thing too. But, and then the opposite end is the femcells who are, you know, like, we beat big business. We made them censor it. They should censor
didn't
it
make
more.
it happen.
Well, they did. Did you not see Sony has put out that if they feel that the game was falsely advertised, they can get a full refund. So they did. They won.
Yeah.
No, I don't believe they caused this to happen.
They absolutely did, bro.
No. If it was a Sony, like, nobody was talking about the blood and the gore. They were talking about the tits and all that stuff.
Oh no, the blood and gore was part of the conversation too.
But no, nowhere near. Come on now.
I'm not going to say it's
nobody out here is like, oh my god, the blood.
80%, and then the 20 other percent for 100% of this problem. It was still there.
I'm just saying that part of the conversation was nowhere near, and it still got changed.
It's an 80-20
It very
split.
much feels like in order to release everywhere, these changes are going to need to be made.
Absolutely. I agree.
And so I don't see it as, oh, we forced them to do it.
They
should not be taking that W because there's no W to take. But
that's how they're taking it. They're taking it as the W.
And
people and the DA people are giving it to them like they fucking won. How could this happen?
Whoa!
They
took out the hard R.
They did.
That was the biggest crime.
Okay. I was making my list, and I'm like, there's something I wanted to talk about, and I'm not remembering what it was. It was that.
The hard R cafe
was hilarious.
Yeah,
it was great. It's the funniest unintentional slur I've ever seen.
And it was for a cafe area too. Like it was the Hard R Cafe instead. It's like Hard Rock Cafe, Hard R Cafe. It
wasn't even a hard, but like it's so crazy because it's just R and then. Yep. But the hard is graffiti. Oh,
in bubble text too.
Was so good.
Fucking bubble text.
Legit
it was great.
Cowards. Leave it in. It was obviously not intentional. You guys are a Korean developer. You don't know. You're not trying to offend anybody. So leave it in. This isn't like some dumb minstrel show with the big old lips and blackface. It was unintentional. It was funny. Leave it in. That's what, as a hard R, leave it in.
But like that zombie that screamed the N-word when it got killed, it's just like, we can't be having this. Oh, you don't remember that?
It was Back for Blood. Back for Blood.
When he died,
Back
you heard the clip.
There was a zombie that would scream "Nyeh!" like that, and then there was another zombie that separately would go "Grr." And sometimes those played back to back.
Leave it in. You're fine. Wasn't intentional. These are zombie sounds. People are hearing what they want to hear.
Here's my counter.
No, they're hearing what it is.
Hold on. It adds to the immersion, though. No, it adds to the immersion, though. Even white supremacists become zombies. That trigger in their brain is still firing.
That don't die when you die.
They die. They see a black guy. They're gonna drop it, man. It's ingrained in the DNA, has been proven plenty.
Or if you're dying for a second time, you're like, oh, it's finally my chance to actually say it.
Yeah, they can't cancel me. I'm undead.
You're gonna kill me 3 times?
But so the Stellar Blade thing is stupid, and I'm also sad now because I found out that it's never coming to PC, according to Sony. They have no plans to port it to PC anytime soon. That's unfortunate. I'll never play it. It's a PS5 exclusive, which we don't hear that word these days.
It's exclusive for
temporary.
Now.
We hear temporary exclusive. Sony has said there are no plans to port this to PC. It is a PS5.
They said that for a lot of games that eventually made it to PC, though.
Yeah, there's no plans for the Last of Us remake to go there. Or something
but there's again, it's an eventuality. We're talking years, possibly.
Oh yeah, no, definitely years. You're at 3-4 years.
So I'm never gonna play it.
That's all the more time for you to go back and get revenge on that moose. You still haven't.
I'll get that moose.
Nier Automata is still waiting there.
Yeah, I know. Maybe one of the days you're not streaming and I'm actually fucking home. We can do that.
You pick a day, man.
I mean, you only have something you're doing. You got to let me know when you're not doing something. And I ain't fucking reverse.
The Tuesday and Wednesdays are locked down. It's the Monday, Thursday that are.
No. It's Monday, Wednesday. That's not locked down.
Yeah.
Tuesday, and then Friday's group stream. Yeah, Tuesday hard lockdown, but Monday and Wednesday, as long as you tell me, hey, I want to stream on Monday, I'll be like, sure. I don't have.
You gotta tell me. Okay, I was under the impression that you had every one of those days on lock.
No, no. Give me an excuse not to stream, please.
No, I think we need permanently energy depleted Mikey more.
No.
Yes, we need social battery drained Mikey.
Please no.
Like
I want to just.
I want you to come to Kelly's wedding a fucking husk.
I want to just sit on my couch. Like a day. That'd be cool.
No. I want you a Mass Effect husk at that wedding. That is my preferred position for you.
Yeah, I didn't even get to do that today because I was playing the new hit video game, Power Wash Reality. Just playing, actually power washing my house.
You have a house you can power wash.
It's different.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
I'm with Ralph on this one.
Nah,
it's tiring.
No, sorry, I'm not playing mowing simulator when I can go mow the lawn.
It's something satisfying about seeing a big old hunk of dirt and then just as it in strips fades away. Something satisfying.
Okay, you can watch compilations of that and then power wash your house.
But then you're doing two.
That's what I said I did, though. I said reality, not simulator. I actually power washed my house.
Look at it. Game, homie.
The joke.
Yeah, you're the one trying to defend it.
I thought it was an expansion.
That's real.
It's just like reality.
And there's a thing. Power Wash Simulator VR is a thing.
Yeah, but did you realize I'd never used the word simulator?
Dude, the way you mentioned that.
I'm thinking VR.
Yeah, I'm thinking VR, homie. My brain went
got it. Meme fucking got it. He's calling you guys out.
Anybody on the outside can get it. It's like when you're watching a tournament match and you go, oh, they're going to throw. Well, of course, when you're watching, you can dissect it and go, oh, they're going to throw.
Well, we know that is the type of shit you would do. Yes. I don't want to hear shit from you.
I don't know. I said reality.
We do. That's the great part, is that we know. Notice that not me, BG, or DA denied he wouldn't play that game. It was, I can see it, or you're an idiot. There was no Mike wouldn't be wasting.
And guess what? What really happened? Like y'all were the idiots. There you go.
Fuck you, Mike.
I mean, I'll also that idiocy.
Yeah, absolutely. By the way, did you run out of K's?
Yes, I did. You noticed the blocked.
Oh, absolutely. TikTok is blocked.
Yes, I ran out of K's.
Put an L and a V.
Hold on.
You can't put the thing.
He's in the clear.
Hey, you can't, like, it's hard to put it sideways. It doesn't fit.
Tape.
I actually, maybe. Whatever. One of these days I'm getting a digital one. It's just I've been using that because.
Or you can just get a third K and complete your household.
No, I think I'm good. think we'll pass. Think we will just pass. Probably why they don't include the third K in the thing. Honestly.
Did I ever tell you that when I lived in Indiana, I would regularly drive past a clan meat coffee shop called the Couts Coffee Cup, the KKK.
Cool.
Coffee cup was spelled with K's.
That's one of those clearly secret wink.
I want to see.
No. They had 3 white K's on the side roof that faced the street.
No. But yeah, you can go in and get a coffee.
I'm looking up its Yelp rating. What's the name of it again?
Coffee and go in the back.
What's it called again?
The Couts Coffee Cup. It was shut down 2 years ago. It is now a barbecue joint. Yeah, actually, it was. It was the town no longer wanted to be known as a place where the clan could meet, so they opened up a barbecue joint.
You've made it worse.
I've made it actively worse.
You've made it so much worse.
So much
oh my
worse.
God! What? I look down and look up. What happened?
Worse.
So there was a smudge on the camera that was irritating my soul.
Now it's even worse.
Coming back. Do you have the greasiest fingers?
It looks like you guys just got flashbanged.
What's the state of you? What's going on?
No, they got swatted. The guns are aimed at their face.
My hands, I just realized.
They've ascended. The rapture is happening in Detroit, Michigan right now.
They entered the sauna.
All right.
DG, how?
I forgot I have hair grease on my
Just
finger.
go get some toilet paper.
Yeah, I was
Use
trying
your
to think
shirt.
if there was something here like a towel.
While
This
that's
shirt
happening-
is also greasy. Just go get toilet.
but I can use
Just
one of my
go
other-
get toilet
One
paper
of my
or
other
a paper towel, and you're gonna make it worse.
It's right.
Just do the thing that will make it the easiest and the
The
cleanest.
easiest would be.
Don't you have a glass cleaning strip or
Do
microfiber
not
clip?
I could just grab
simply go and get a
I love
paper
this.
towel or a toilet paper and
Just missed
get
one.
all that grease off the cat. You was the mom that was a little tiny smudge, and now it's the worst that it's ever been.
turn the camera off for a second.
Yo, I wonder why.
Everything's gonna get flipped now. God damn it! 'Cause the stuff shifts around, so now I'm backwards. Ralph's back. We're both backwards now.
Yep. It's fine.
All right. While they're doing that, would like to, of course, remind you, as we do every week, that Black Lives Matter. Stop Asian hate. Get your vaccines and boosters. When you are sick, wear your masks in crowded indoor places. Support Ukraine. Support LGBTQ rights. Support body autonomy. Pay your employees what they are worth. Fuck genocide.
Like that.
I've seen it be
good to one another.
like literally right now.
All right.
This is not an example of it happening, because you shouldn't be. You can't use this for the evidence that it's happening.
But it's currently happening, so how can this not be evidence that it happens?
Oh, we're aware.
Murders don't happen
We're aware,
in this town
Alfonso.
as I kill somebody.
All right. Better. I think it's just a brightness balance issue right now because you.
It was.
Yeah.
Okay, it's.
Oh, dude.
Is
How
what
did
it
you
is.
fuck this up
Is
that
what
bad?
it
It's worse than what it was in the beginning.
And it's gonna irritate me the whole time.
All right. Did you guys see?
It's really gonna irritate me, y'all. It's really gonna irritate me.
Oh, dude. Your camera is just not autofocusing right anymore. That's the
All
problem.
right,
That's not bad.
That looks
That's not
good.
bad.
That looks good. That
Better.
looks good. Okay.
Better. Still a little whited out.
Leave
but
it.
it's
Hey,
fine.
shut up!
Leave it.
Because it's gonna irritate me.
All right.
The mist is rolling in, folks.
Did you guys see that commercially available for anyone to buy? You can buy a Robo dog that has a flamethrower attached to it.
Yep. It's
Or-
legal in most states.
Happy wedding, Kelly.
So for just a little under 10K, it's $9,420, which honestly seems pretty affordable for what you're getting.
Yeah, no, that shouldn't be allowed.
You are getting, let's see here. Let me get this. Oh man, some epic music's gonna play for this video
I was about
too.
to say, does it do anything else?
Nope.
No, it walks around and burns it all down.
So here we go.
It is so you never seen those Cyberdynamic that walking dog? It's that
Boston
with
Dynamics.
a flamethrower strapped to its back. Yeah, Boston Dynamics. That with a flamethrower strapped to its back.
So here we go. You control it via Bluetooth or Wi-Fi, depending on what's around. Can go across multiple types of terrain. Has laser sight, and once it gets to the point, flashlight as well.
Why would this be legal?
Because
For
What
is.
purpose?
Burning shit down.
Wait for it. Oh man,
Do
it's,
the thing,
it's
motherfucker.
teasing
Okay,
us.
but
They're teasing us.
What do you need to burn down?
For people that have a
Yeah,
lot of
the-
land that are trying to clear out like certain areas, clear
And
out snow.
Flames is the way to do it?
Yep, clearing out snow, especially in like places that get a lot of snow.
Oh no.
Okay, and you can't do this. You'd
Exactly.
rather spend $9,000
Exactly.
on a flimsy dog to do it.
Exactly.
Oh, that thing's gonna go anywhere it wants to.
A
Dude. There's
Mach
nothing
1
stopping that.
dog. This is prototype.
You are the beta tester for this dog. And what happens if it gets caught in the flames?
It's
It's
fine.
It's like it's made of metal.
Metal
It
can't
can,
melt?
it can just jump if it wants.
Come on, what's the purpose of this?
I have a question, and I
Men
don't
want to
wanna
burn
know the
things.
answer.
True. Some
Have
people.
have they sold this thing to Ukraine yet?
Oh, there is a bulk.
Is
There,
this-
you can buy these in bulk for a discount, and there is a special page for military use. So,
This thing is marching around Ukraine, lighting up the Russians. I guarantee you. Can you imagine you're a Russian soldier conscripted into the army and you don't even want to be there, and then you see Robo fuck walking at you, and all of a sudden, fucking jet flames are coming at your fucking tank? Could you imagine the fear if that came at you in the middle of the fucking night?
it jumps. So, bark.
No purpose that couldn't simply be accomplished yourself.
You're not. Hey, especially in a military situation, you're not in harm's way.
Dude.
If we're just doing military, just put a gun on it.
No, that's against the
Flamethrowers
Geneva
are
Convention.
cooler.
No. There's an actual thing. That would be against the Geneva Convention. We can't do that. But a flamethrower is a utility item, not a weapon per se. They're actually designated as utility.
What if it shot bleach? What if it
Utility.
shot AIDS blood?
Utility. Well, no, that's against the Geneva Convention too. That's chemical warfare. That's
That's
chemical
drinkable,
warfare.
isn't it?
That was a quick justification for AIDS, bro.
Utility. Very useful.
Yeah, I don't see the problem here. It's in the
Smiting your enemies.
poisoning a race. AIDS blood. What's wrong?
No,
Getting
that's
rid of
chemical warfare.
vampires?
Ralph just doesn't want to admit that he did go to that coffee shop before it closed down. That's all he's really.
Oh,
boy.
But yeah, no, Geneva Convention, chemical warfare, can't do it.
Yeah, this company is based out of Cleveland, so it's illegal in Ohio, and I think it said the only state that has outright banned flamethrowers is Maryland?
That sounds right.
Michigan, can we please?
Yep, Maryland.
Do something about that.
Dude, how are you going to feel if somebody down the street just starts walking their dog?
I wish I would see something like that.
Legit.
And this
This
thing
is
can
nice.
this thing can fire flame 30 feet as well. It's nuts. So yeah, that's a thing.
This would be unprecedented drive-bys.
Right?
You pay 10K.
It's not a drive-by, dude. It's a run-by. He's running by and smoking them.
You wouldn't even have to drive by. It'd be like a park by because you'd park on a corner and then walk
Yeah.
the dog via a controller.
And just go, yeah, put that in a flame.
How how flimsy is it? Because if you shoot it, would it go down, or what does it take to take that dog down?
Probably depends where you hit it.
Because somebody could have just walked down this street and just saw lighting mugs, and what do I do?
Well, I guess the question would be, like, do you shoot the camera? If you shoot, are you able to hit a servo that powers one of its legs? Like, are you able to hit its power source?
But I was going, if you shoot it, you might hit a gas canister or something and make it even worse.
Yeah, so then you got a fireball.
So if somebody goes downtown with that mug,
oh yeah, absolutely.
I guess you can just push it over. But...
A cup of Bluetooth.
No. They showed it. This thing can splay its legs out and be in any corner and still get itself back.
It's like the Boston Dynamic dog.
And with it being so close to that fire, pushing it, you burn your hands.
There's nothing good.
Yeah, there's.
Hook up a Bluetooth speaker to it. Bark, bark, bitch. Flame.
Yeah, I guess you could interfere with the Bluetooth. I guess
you could mod that. You could mod that motherfucker.
If gang warfare got to that level, I'd be concerned.
Yeah,
I can see it.
Hey,
wait a second. Y'all Loves had $9,000 if it wasn't bought in bulk, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And you spend it on this.
Can you imagine an army of those things rocking Crip or blood colors just walking down streets?
But then again, if you have an equal number of them, is it a point? Because they're just going to burn each other and then maybe? Because
here's the thing.
Bluetooth controlling them, so you're just going to be burning.
Oh my God.
So you might as well shoot the operator at that point.
So here's the thing. It becomes a deterrent. It literally becomes we all got the dog. It's a dog in us. Yeah. We all got the dog. We're not fighting these streets anymore. If we do, everyone burns.
We don't mess with fire because we all got the fire. We can do everything else. But if the fire happens, the fire is gonna happen.
What was the company called? They're called Throw Flame. Just news article. Throw Flame responsible for peace on the streets.
Is 50-year gang warfare. Chicago safer than ever.
Thanks to Robo Flames.
Oh God. Boy. Keep that out of the hands of people like Alex. He'd buy it just for fun.
He tried to cook with it.
He would. He'd probably succeed.
All right. Next up. I guess go into some smaller thingies real quick. We all see the Deadpool and Wolverine trailer?
Yep. Looks good.
The sleeveless outfit. I don't like the sleeves too much, but once the thing where he's like a bit dirty with the yellow outfit, the sleeves off, I'm like, that's right.
Get him in the mask more. I understand it's a whole thing of get the mask off and you get to see the actor's face. Put him in the mask. This is what you got him in the yellow, put him in the mask.
You got him with the hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just mask it up.
But everything else about it looks really good. And from the reports that I've seen too, basically it's just like they're going to have references and allusions to both the Fox universe and the MCU. But this movie is like not meant to be like, you need to see these 8 other movies to see this movie. It's just like, it exists over here and it's just trying to have fun.
And I think that's the best that you can do with it.
Yes.
Because they showed that big Ant-Man skull thing that you're in there. So
there's a 20th Century Fox logo.
Yeah, so you can have anybody. You can do anything with them and be fun or funny or a reference.
Yeah, just make it fun.
Yeah, that's really all it needs to be.
Yep. Oh, yeah, the dog as well, too. I forgot. It's called the Thermonator. Just,
I didn't see that.
We are creative enough to create a Robo dog with a flamethrower. But names, we got nothing for you. Throw flame.
All right. There's something else. Speaking of stuff that was too expensive for what they're offering, apparently the Apple Vision Pro, they are nowhere near hitting the demand that they want to, so they are cutting the fuck back on their production. They wanted to sell 7,000 to 8,000 units. They've only sold 400 to 450,000, like half. Which I wonder why what essentially look like swimming goggles at a, what was it, $3,500 price tag that can only work with Apple products, why didn't it sell?
I wonder.
You of course got your built-in people who do have that disposable income and they will buy it.
And it's Apple stuff. I saw an image or a video of a dude riding autopilot in a Cybertruck while using it.
But it's just such a niche thing that you don't really need. Like, you can find your uses in your watch and stuff like that, but something, just a computer over your face that you can bleep into, it's like not really something that's outside of a luxury.
Yeah, I've seen, has anyone seen one in the wild? I've seen one.
No, of course not.
We're in Detroit!
I don't know.
We technically went to the mall and saw a display specifically for it and people using it like that. But out in the wild, absolutely.
Okay, I've seen one person at my job, just in the middle. It's big ass office, just in the middle of like one of the main walkways, just in the mid, like not even off to the side. He's just in the middle of the walkway, and it's just like, this one looks stupid, and you're just in the way.
Yeah. How well can you see with that on?
I mean, it's just glass. It is pure clear glass. And then I think it's just like like the TVs, the multi-pane TVs. I think it's that same technology. But
just I just yell at them and just call them a nerd, and they wouldn't be able to tell.
But like it's future state of technology. Like it's a cool thought for stuff down the line, kind of like Google Glass was. The fact that you have limited yourself to Apple, it's like that is your only market, and then you have a extremely prohibitive price tag. Because like most people, I would say like most of your users, it's just like they get the iPhone and that is their big expenditure. That is it. So they don't have, like, they're already paying what is eventually going to be like $1,500 for your phone after 2 years.
Yeah, I don't see, because especially with it being new technology, it'd be people would want an iPhone first, then maybe the watch, then a Mac, and then this. So you're fighting for your own market share of proprietary iPhone things.
That's a big thing too. Just like, again, if you made this just available to everything, oh boy, guess what? Your market just boom, it's huge. So I'm assuming at some point, like Samsung or what have you, in a couple of years is going to come out with something equivalent, and at that point, like, and costs will go down and what have you.
I think somebody just did, actually.
But yeah, until that price goes down, I think it's going to struggle. Let's see here. All right. One Piece Season 2 has an official release year, 2025 for live action.
I think late is going to be late 2025,
yeah, for sure.
More likely.
Give us Chopper.
Yep.
Let's see it.
You know they're gonna say that. They're gonna show the kingdom.
Now
they're gonna show a wide shot of the
need
kingdom.
to see it now.
I think the trailer is just gonna be, you're gonna see like two hooves adjust a hat. I think that's like all you're gonna see for the first trailer.
But that tells us a lot. That tells us if it's a puppet, a CGI, if it's gonna tell us a lot of things.
But you're not gonna
mix
see
of both.
Yes, but you're not gonna see him. Like at most, you're gonna see his hat. I think that's like the most you're going to see of him.
Just the hat is a cop-out, and I will call them cowards.
You're going to see Jamie Lee Curtis turn to the camera and go, "Come, let's go, Chopper." And that's
and just hear the footsteps.
Yes, and that's going to be the end of it. It's not going to, if there's a teaser trailer, you're not going to see Chopper. If it's a official trailer, you will see Chopper.
Mm-hmm.
I think at most we're going to see I don't think we're gonna see him in the official. I think we're gonna see the hands up Vivi thing, and that's all we're gonna see of him.
Actually, speaking of which, because we have a bet on this as well. I meant to look over our bets again. It's been a little while.
Been around.
And of course, DA forgot. Always.
I don't trust myself is the problem.
Yeah.
I remember something.
I have learned.
So I'm just gonna go down the list
with future DA.
I'm just gonna go down the list. One of these is a very long-standing bet, which I'm curious if you even still believe anymore.
Muriel will turn evil or something like that.
No,
I know that's one of them. You can take that off.
It's betting Muriel will die.
Take it off.
You bet your brother that.
Doesn't matter. Does not matter. This is a show. This is a feces factory. Nothing matters. All right.
Oh man,
My Hero is the worst that it's ever been.
Not keeping to your bets. All right. Let's go down this
Take
list.
it off.
Yeah. DA bets BG that Lion King Mufasa will make over $6 million. Loser has to do a video essay on the movie.
600 million.
What?
Was it 600?
What?
Okay. Yeah, 600. Sorry.
Did we agree to that?
Yep.
I don't remember
Apparently
that
it's
at
on
all,
the
but it
list.
does sound like something we would do.
Also,
Oh,
And
no.
the trailer comes out tomorrow.
Oh no.
so there's
Oh,
there's
no.
two here that like kind of sort of conflict with each other. So maybe it's just like I didn't read that before the other one. It's Lion King prequel will not make 3 times its budget. See it 3 times and give it a review for a list exists. Although it didn't say
Boy.
who bet who, so I'm gonna go with the top one.
Yeah, top one's got the details.
Yeah.
That sounds horrible.
This sounds like a really
I
bad
don't think either way. Why would I do that?
It's you. Yeah, exactly.
Speaking of past DA bets BG $50 that season 2 of One Piece will not feature Logtown, Luffy standing in front of the platform, Smoker, and Dragon.
I still agree with that.
Okay.
No, that's gonna
It
happen.
ain't
That's
happening,
dude.
It's gonna happen.
It ain't happening.
It's gonna happen.
That
Yeah,
50
you lost
is
that
mine.
bet. Yeah, it's over
It's
before it begins.
basically your 50 to begin with,
It's just fair.
Recycling one $50 bill.
We're never broke.
Then
I still believe.
this one we had on here. It's not really a bet, but I just find it funny just because I've had it on here this long. It's this was made in October of 2022. DA wants for nothing for the next year, so 2022 to October of 2023, except Carrot joining the Straw Hats. 1, womp womp. 2,
I wanted for nothing for the entirety of the year.
did you want your car at the end of last year?
Nope, I didn't start looking until after Yoma.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. Post October.
Deleted.
That's not a good thing, dude. You lived an entire years of
Gorillas,
void.
Story of the Year.
Pretty
It was
sure if we sifted through that whole year of podcast, we'd find him saying "I want" once.
I want to eat something. Oh, got you, DA. You lose to yourself.
I want My Hero to end. Wow, you got me.
This one we made before the entire shit show of Bayo 3. It was $1,000 to Mike that DA will never play Bayo 3 if Elena Taylor does not voice Bayo.
Still haven't.
I know.
I said that one should have been annulled based on everything that went on.
Yep.
I'm
But he
thinking that
still doesn't- he has
$1,000
no
needs to go to
interest in
Mike.
I still
The fact that it says $1,000, it's staying there. That's all I'm saying. But and then we have DA bets BG that Mortal Kombat 2 will be better than the first movie. No dollar amount assigned to it, but
I can see that one.
Yeah, I can also see that.
do we want a dollar amount placed on this?
What's
We're both agreeing with it.
What's the measuring metric?
Oh, I don't know.
What's better? Higher grossing, higher reviews,
But that's
personal
basically
interest?
what happened with One Piece, where we both just went, yeah, it does look pretty good. If there was an argument to be made, we would make the argument. Otherwise,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I could definitely see.
man, this is future BG messing with past BG. This is what's happening
Oh,
here,
no.
not so much future in past DA.
With the MK.
That Mufasa got me shook. I don't believe in either one of those. I don't know what the public wants.
All right, but you know what? After that, we have it trimmed to 3. We got Mufasa, we got the Logetown, and then the $1,000. That's staying, just because the moment you crack, I'm coming for you.
Not cracking. I can goon somewhere else. Apparently.
All right. Next, we have. Speaking of not having all the letters, TikTok signed into law, banned,
and now it's in the courts.
Yep, because immediately the company behind TikTok sued. Taking it to court.
They'll probably win off First Amendment laws. They'll probably win.
So, taking that to court, banned, just concerns of China getting our information and what have you. And
the funny part is the absolute hilarity of the fact that is what they're saying. Meanwhile, we have already caught and they've confessed that Google, Meta, they all do the same thing and sell it to foreign countries already.
But they're American companies, Ralph. That makes a difference, right?
Fucking stupid. Like, I'm not one to care about if an app comes or goes, but it's a bad precedent for a government body to control what people use on their own time that doesn't actually cause harm.
Oh, we got
and the worst part of it is, and I think this is the thing that really gets me the most, is if they were so concerned about foreign body espionage, fix the infrastructure so shit's coded well enough where they can't just pull it for fun.
Nah.
The banks keep getting robbed. Well, ban the banks. We don't need banks anymore. Or get a security guard, maybe? Nah.
It's unfucking
secure what if there's no banks?
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Loser.
So we've all been seeing these boats losing power by bridges, right?
Mm.
There's been multiples ever since that first big one.
The Baltimore one.
They've already said this is a targeted strike. Yeah, it's a targeted attack. It's being done on purpose. Our businesses are being attacked regularly to moderate success from foreign bodies because our digital infrastructure doesn't exist. We don't invest in anything, not let alone roads and fucking pipes and correct fucking wiring and fucking cabling. No, we invest in nothing. We fix nothing. We improve nothing. So go to figure that our digital infrastructure, so all of our firewalls, all of this stuff that's meant to protect our information doesn't exist. Why doesn't it exist, folks?
Why fix what isn't broken?
That's not even it. They don't fix
why
it
upgrade
because these
what isn't
companies...
broken? It stood for 90 years and it'll stand for
way.
another 90.
The companies need it that way so they have complete control over the data. And so they can make 100% profit off something that takes nothing to produce. And then they can lay off thousands of workers because they're turning a higher profit with less actual effort needed. Labor costs go down, revenue go up. Company make more money. Good day. Woo-hoo. It's ridiculous. And it's coming to a head more and more.
Speaking on not improving anything, Detroit's roads are just uncharacteristically horrible.
They're really bad.
I was gonna say like us. Speaking of not improving ever,
we are better in places.
But I take my brother home from work, and it's late at night. 3 or 4 times I hit a pothole. It's a 2-lane road. Going forward, coming back, nothing else. So pothole, bam, hit it, bam. The 4th time I was like, nah. I'll swerve a little bit over to the other lane. That's fine. There's nobody coming.
There goes your rear end.
Hit another pothole on the other side of the road.
Mm-hmm.
I just went, what it's the point of this? I can't swerve out of the way of a pothole without hitting another pothole.
Basically have to, like,
just
Tokyo drift through the streets.
You have to hit the speed racer 2 wheels.
I'm just like, this is
E-brake.
it's just the roads are just very, very bad.
Mm-hmm.
And I always thought that it was a meme, but it's just clearly not.
But I don't know if you saw my message where it's just like, first brother to get a car, guess who's the chauffeur now?
Yeah. Which is fine. I'm still in the honeymoon phase of I enjoy driving.
Yep. Understandable. Still looking for a automobile, BG?
Nope, not till I get my license.
Okay. How is that coming along?
After that last time, I was just like, I'm so mad. I'm so.
Oh, did you try and take the test and didn't go
on? I went to go put something down on a car, and I pulled up, and somebody test drove as I was pulling up and bought it, and I went, I am so unhappy. And they tried to, hey, we got this one and this one, and I went,
no, but you don't have that one.
It was a 2021. What's your car?
A bought
2021 bought Premier, $230 a month.
Whew, that's good.
Yeah. It was so good. Yeah.
I'd like to pay that right now.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
They went, no, suck it all.
Yep.
So no, not until.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. Last thing I have on my list is the thing that we've been trying to talk about for a month. That is, even if we want to talk about it, Quiet on the Set. It's been a bit.
We're so past that now, but
we are.
I'll bring it up, meme, once we're done with that. But
yes.
Yeah, it's mostly died down. It was a shocking revelation.
But at the same time, not really, unfortunately.
Yeah. Child stars are not protected. And they never have been. And I don't know if they ever will be.
And that's why the success factors of like a Macaulay Culkin, who is now doing fine, and he had his own little problems, are just like, yes, finally. There's so few that get out of it clean.
So what happened was, go ahead.
I was gonna say, honestly, the ones that I think that are fine are the ones that unfortunately don't, like, quote unquote succeed. Two of the people from Critical Role were childhood stars. They just didn't get a big break as they got into, like, adolescence and teenage years. But then they did other things that were more low-key, voice acting and what have you. So it was Taliesin Jaffe and then Ashley Johnson. Ashley Johnson's seeing a bit more success now in terms of via voice acting in video games, getting to some live-action stuff here and there, but nowhere near, like, stardom or anything like Macaulay Culkin or what have you, or a Drake Bell. But it's like they came out relatively okay, which is a rarity, seemingly, in terms of what we saw.
So what happened on Quiet in the Set is there was always this thing. One of the producers or on-hand personnel or whatever named Brian Peck had went to jail for allegations of a sexual nature with one of the child stars, and nobody ever knew who they were. Didn't know if they were a guy, girl. Didn't know how old they were, what TV show they were part of, if they were even really part of Nickelodeon as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
And it turned out to be Drake Bell, and Drake Bell telling this story of his father. His father was he sussed out Brian Peck quick, which is like, I do not want you ever around that man alone, period. He was constantly, do not let my son around that man, period. And then Drake's mom, Brian, and probably Drake himself, it got into his head that like I don't need my father to manage me anymore. So
some of the people
it went over.
People on the show too were just like, oh, I think you're just being judgmental because he's gay. You're just being homosexual.
Yeah,
he's just a loving guy like that. So he backed off, and then that let the seeds get sowed, in terms of just like your dad's holding you back, yada yada this, yada yada that. So,
and then he went under his mom. His mom is now managing him, and his dad said to his mom, "Do not let Brian Peck near my son. Don't let him alone." And she was just like, "Hey, you want to go along with Brian Peck? Sure." And then the Drake was sleeping one time, and Brian just assaulted him. And ever since then, it was just a sexual nature over and over and over again. Drake eventually gets a girlfriend, and he's staying over at his girlfriend's house. He's talking to her. He's supposed to go on his trip with Brian, and he's just like, "I'm not going to that thing." Brian called the girlfriend's house. He called Drake's phone constantly. Call, end call, end call, like 30 times. Called the girlfriend's house, like, is he there? And his girlfriend's mom was like, "This is not normal, no." And she was the one that was just like, "No, we got to do something about this." Drake's old mom didn't see what was going on, but this lady with a 2-hour interaction of what's happening here went, "No." So yeah, Drake just one or two episodes, just Drake telling the entire story of all the things he was doing.
The exact description that he said, where they were just like, "So like, what happened?" He's just like struggling. He's like, "Imagine the worst possible scenario of someone getting sexually assaulted, and
you
that's
just
what happened.
Tell me what you think happened."
Yeah. Like, imagine the worst thing, and that's what happened. And it went on for months.
Yeah, and as he says, they're showing court documents of like foreign objects being inserted into places. Really horrible stuff.
Yep. And they go through the whole thing in terms of the court case and what have you, and then they get to the sentencing, and his whole thing, he's just like, the thing that's like stuck in my mind is like, you look at my side of the courtroom, and it's like my mom, my brother, my lawyer, and then his side was full of famous people, recognizable people,
celebs, just letters of just like, "This isn't Brian, he's a good guy."
Which, like, to an extent too, some of those people were also manipulated. But and I don't know how much they knew about the court case when they were asked about those letters of recommendation. Some people have come out and like actually talk with Drake and stuff afterwards, but there's a couple of people that Drake has worked with after the fact, which is kind of bonkers, that still have not said anything to him. And I just, I guess he, like, in the courtroom, he's just like, it's like, "I'm going to remember all of you standing over there for the rest of my life, defending what this guy did to me, and I'm going to remember everything he did to me for the rest of my life." And it's just like, oh God, like it's some powerful stuff. Heavy is the right word. And then the other side, the other main focus of Quiet on the Set is about Dan Harmon, one of the main producers of live action Nickelodeon content in like its entire history. Schneider. Sorry. Harmon, that's
Rick and Morty.
You're about to get us done up for slander.
I mean, if I would have said the other creator, I would have been fine. But yes, Dan Schneider, sorry. Just basically just a lot of like favoritism, racism, pseudo inappropriateness, not even pseudo, just inappropriateness with some of the childhood stars, exploitation, how basically just, getting underneath the like Nickelodeon censor and putting in like a lot of adult humor, discrimination of the female writers on staff. There's a lot in terms of
people being too afraid to speak up because he was a producer on a whole lot of different shows and Nickelodeon trusted him and all that.
Mm-hmm.
It was basically if Dan Snyder liked you, you were in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just they had, I think it was like 4 normal episodes, and then they did 1 post episode and just like interviewed some of the people after the documentary had started coming out. And apparently Dan Schneider had done like an interview in response to some of the stuff, and he talked, there's a question about the 2 all that black stars that were on the show, and they're like, what are your thoughts about having favoritism or ignoring the 2 stars? He's like, and then his answer was all about Keenan and Kel. And they like on the Quiet on the Set interview, I'm forgetting the male actor's name, but he just starts laughing. He's just like, the question was about ignoring us, and in his answer, he ignored us.
Crazy.
And
it's
just,
not a good look.
Yeah. So I think as like other stuff came out, there was the one actress who had made a book, I believe. I forget the name of the book, but I know that like there's a passage or maybe the title.
Oh, I'm glad my mom is dead.
Yes. Which is, whew. Speaking of heavy titles, she was about her whole thing. She was an actress, I believe, on Zoe 101, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, Jeanette McCarty.
Yes, thank you. And
or McCarty, I can't remember.
But basically all of that in combination, Dan Schneider does not work for Nickelodeon anymore. If he might,
yeah, she talked about the creator saying that the girls of, I forgot the other show, they were fun, they drink alcohol, you should do that too.
Mm-hmm. The book was quite the read. Her mother was terrible. Yeah, just a lot. And it's, you know, that's kind of another side of the business too, in terms of just like a lot of these parents are, be a star, be a star, be a star. Like, some are more hands-on, some are more protective and what have you. Sometimes the stuff breaks relationships. Like the fact that I'm going to look up his name because I'm getting pissed off that I can't remember it. The black actor, where it's just like him and his mom basically didn't talk until that documentary came out. From when he got let go of all that at like age 15, 16 till 2023, 4, they did not talk. They started talking after the documentary came out. I'm pretty sure it was like one of the first 2 episodes came out and it was like right around mid-February. And basically they had been interviewed separately. They didn't know that they like each other had been interviewed for the documentary. And it was February 14th and he texted his mom, Happy Valentine's Day. That was the first time he had talked to her in like decades. And just like, holy shit.
New phone, who this?
Wow.
While you're looking it up, the sad reality is that the showbiz industry in general is not safe for literally anyone. I mean, let's face it, adult stars, child stars, everybody's a victim.
Man, women.
Yeah, like, look at Brendan Fraser. Look what Brendan Fraser went through. That dude was the hottest dude alive back when we were younger after The Mummy came out and around that with George of the Jungle. And then homie just disappeared. When you find out why, it's fucking horrifying. And now he's back doing his thing again because everybody, this entire revelation has started to become the focal point of conversation that, hey, this shit's happening. We should not let that happen.
Brian Hearn.
Maybe. It's terrifying. Like that it's been allowed to go unchallenged for so long by all these upper media industry executives that are just like, well, he makes good projects.
He makes money.
Sweep it under the rug.
Yeah, that's all they care about.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Is who prints our money? They're safe. I'm sure we've all seen various levels of that protectiveness in our various jobs, where it's like some people get that preferential treatment that they really shouldn't get, but they're a top earner, so they get to stick around.
And a big thing with this documentary too, as well, is, I think the exact quote, whoever was the interview or like the producer of this, is the cameras are still on. Basically, is this documentary does not have a set end. If there's any more information that comes up, they will make more episodes. I know one person that did not contribute to the documentary at all, but was a big part of it and was a focus of it, was Amanda Bynes.
She's going through her own thing.
Yeah.
She'll need to be involved with this, but if they do get her, it's gonna be devastating.
Yes.
I wonder how much she can give, though.
Yeah, that's also a big part of it.
She's had her brain fucked with, like, legitimately. I'm not. I don't want to say lobotomized, but I think there was like a chemical lobotomy that was done to her. So
even if she says something, how much of it is going?
It can't be taken.
It can all be thrown into question.
Correct. That's why you've never heard from her again. I believe she had like a chemical lobotomy done. I'm not 100% certain. I'm gonna have to look that back up again. But the things that were coming out about that.
Oh yeah, and like a lot of this was focused on Nickelodeon as well. One of the things that happened in terms of the whole Brian Peck thing was after he got out of jail on bail or good behavior, one of the two, Disney hired him. Poor timing meme.
Or excellent. Which one do you want?
Amanda Bynes tweeted out that that it was the microchip in her brain that made her say bad things about the people in her life.
Yeah, she's done.
Yep.
Yeah. But as far as the whole Disney thing, it's so weird that you can just be based on your name. You can just, hey, you can come over here. But we're not going to look up any information.
That's the same thing with preachers and priests that are just like going over there now.
No, but we know what you did. We're hiding that out by moving you over here. This guy went, hey, yo, it's me. And they went, it's the guy. It's your boy. And they was like, you come on in, your boy. Yeah.
Well, that's all. When you get to that level, your name is the brand.
Yeah. It doesn't matter the controversy. We got Brian Peck working on our show.
What can you provide for us?
That's the company.
Only question.
For the
that is
entity.
The only question. Is what can you make for us? It's not until that the scandal creates enough of a deficit that the profit no longer matches the deficit, and that table turns and they start losing more than they're gaining, or the data analysis shows that they're going to go on enough of a downward spike that, okay, it's not worth it anymore. That's distance.
Yeah, I highly recommend watching the documentary.
Yes. I also agree. And again, more could be coming out.
Yep.
Now,
One Piece was a nuts chapter.
Yo. I'm reading it now.
Oh yeah, go ahead. So I'm not going to talk about the ending, but there was speculation of what they had stopped to look at, and it was as expected what it was going to be.
Could have been other things, but that makes sense for what it was. I'm glad that it was not the thing that people thought it was, because all the Vegapunks have a number on them, and one of kids' attacks have a big 7 on them, and there is no 7th Vegapunk. But people are like, he's the 7th. He's Pride or whatever. And I'm just like, shut up. He's at the bottom of the ocean. And then people were saying things about that as well.
Of course. Where are you at in it, Mike?
Page 10.
Oh yeah, you're a ways away. I don't, and this is the thing. I've never really cared about how long a thing takes to get to, but I really didn't like going to other parts of the world.
Yeah. It
Just
seems
to be
like
Fight Club.
it was just, we need to get to this end chapter, big reveal. So
On
we're going to
this
see
moment.
other people.
And I'm totally fine with the bounty reveals of doing that because that's a big moment. But just, hey, the broadcast is really starting now. What? Kaya, what are you? And it's like, why are we talking to these people? Who are y'all?
Yeah, the crew.
This was, if nothing else, characterization for quite a few members of the crew. I don't know if you've gotten to that part yet. No, it's closer to the end. But I love the protection.
We can stop here. We can go over to My Hero for a second.
Yeah,
and
go
we
ahead.
can circle
That
back
works.
on there.
That's cool.
My Hero is the worst. End of sentence. End of sentence.
My Hero is
Enter whatever worst you want there, because it is.
We're showing
Explain how
Where's
bad are
Mog?
we talking here?
Avengers assemble. They come out the tube with Tail Guy and Tape Man. Like, are we about to do something? Here we come.
We are here.
Here is Kaminari and his brain's already fried. A literal liability. Great. Get him in the front lines against Satan.
And even more powerful Satan.
Endeavor has one arm and he's burnt out, but he's doing flash fires. That don't make sense.
Todoroki's there.
He's there. They gave Tape Man like 2 pages of a speech like, nah, I know I ain't been much of a character around here, but I sure do got something to say, and I'm fixing to say it. Oh, Todoroki's here. Back to the background.
Yeah. You had your moment, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope the 7 Sero fans were able to clap for a little while, because you're done.
The only thing that I do like is I still have the embers. Because that is something that I did not think about. Because the whole time I'm just like, what is Deku going to do? He has no quirk. There's nothing. But and I was just like, I didn't think about that. It is there. It makes sense.
Yep, that's fine. Did not like the stand up and run, Deku.
Dude. The you say run is gonna be outrageous when that happens. I will not be able to take it.
Oh yeah, it's gonna break the internet.
That's gonna be so annoying.
Yes.
I do not want to think about that.
Divine, the only reason we can't say it's worse than current JJK is because we don't have all the context of that, because we are not caught up in JJK. The only reason I can't say it's worse than JJK.
From what I've heard, JJK is real bad.
Yeah, but I can't.
From what I've heard, it's just like been 50 chapters of a cycle of dude comes up, they're quoted to be as strong as Gojo, they get killed off, repeat.
Yeah, essentially. That's exactly what's happening.
And it's like, at some point, you have to understand, just the next big strong is not gonna tell a story.
Nah, but they're whittling them down, yo. How we doing over there, Mike?
I finished it.
Okay.
I've seen so many threads on Twitter that are just like, here are the hints of the sea level rising or the island sinking. And normally I don't put a whole lot of stake into that, but it's been there.
Mm-hmm.
There was I just saw one where it was just Jaya 400 years ago versus Jaya now. And it's like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
This is something that he has been planning.
Yes, this is the type of thing where where people go, Oda's planned out everything. This is the type of thing where Oda went, I know what the ending of One Piece is.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to start laying the foundations for that. I'm going to lay it throughout. Of course, Water 7, that was the obvious one.
The Holy Land being so high up. They knew what was coming as well.
So they are its potential. It's basically the super subs of 2012 or whatever that movie was.
Waterworld. This is a plot based off Waterworld.
It's a good reveal.
I like it a lot.
It's a good reveal. As far as Bonnie's powers go, I'm good with it if it's an awakening type of thing. Where she says distorted future. So she's pulling from the ageism of different races. And if that's a possibility, I am good with it.
Yeah,
if that's her
she
awakening.
showcased this distorted future thing before. And yeah, she's like a Nika-ish future, and she did a big fist. So
yeah. If that's the case, I am totally fine with it.
Absolutely crazy chapter.
Yeah.
Golden Week. Directly into Golden Week.
And probably
get that bush out of here.
And maybe even an Oda break right after. So we might, it's either going to be 2 weeks or it's going to be a chapter. It's going to be a break, chapter, break. Either way, this was not the chapter to end it on.
No, he knows what he's doing. This is where the hype festers.
Oh, the Protect Robin was literally the hypest thing. It is the bums of the Straw Hats going, the only mission here is to protect Nico Robin against a Sing Gorosei, and they're doing it.
Yeah.
It is the only mission right now.
One of the
I love the
one of the things about this arc that I am loving is I feel like there's probably just there's like a complaint you'll probably see in almost any fiction of it's usually the heroes build themselves up to finally fight the big bad. And you're always like, well, why don't the big bads just kill the heroes immediately? Or it's like before they're ready. That's what's happening right now. Is the elders are like,
down, like, let's give them the smoke.
And everyone's just like, run. We need to leave now.
Frieza rocking up against Kid Goku like, what's up? Well, no, not yet. We're not there. We're decades away from this. Yeah. Decades. Tao. General Tao.
And just
I can't fly yet. What do we?
It's like Luffy has been able to hold off an elder with Gear 5. And then when it's like he loses Gear 5, the Giants just give him some quick food to eat, and he's just like, oh, okay. Gear 4 King Kong gun. I had hardening hockey. This hurts.
Mug did not move.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's like the last power, the big power up. No.
Worthless.
Nothing.
Worthless in the face of these actual monsters.
Yeah.
And Blackbeard's crew got one of them now.
This is... And remember, Egghead was supposed to be a quick cool down from Wano.
Yeah.
Hey, let's have a fun jocularity, Giant type of thing.
Cool.
Because it's like, yeah, Kuma. Hey, these two characters that
3 years ago.
Yeah, it's like, hey, these two characters that are kind of over here. It's like, yeah, I don't care about them. Oh. No, you will.
They deserve everything.
And then you also have, just like you said, Blackbeard's still out there. He's still out there and a threat. You had, I think it was half a year ago at this point, Shanks being like, hey, I think it's time we get the One Piece. And that's just gone. Yeah, we haven't heard shit since.
This is, dude, I love One Piece. I don't think there's ever gonna be another manga like One Piece for me. And I love things more than One Piece. One Piece is just it just hits different.
I know it's our generational series for sure.
Yeah.
Generations. Let's be honest. Yeah. It has superseded generations at this point.
Yeah, this is Star Wars.
Yeah.
True.
All right, let's get out of here.
Fact man.
50 facts about dogs.
That's a good one.
6.
50.
8. 6, 8, 50. 6, 8, 12, 34, 50. 6, 8, 12, 34, 50.
12.
Yep. Anko, you got it.
When the London Zoo first opened up in 1828, you could get free entry if you brought a cat or a dog to feed to the lions.
That was about to be a cute fact, and then it swerved.
Yeah, I'm like, if you brought a dog, and I'm like, hey, here's a pit bull. You can, and if you bring a dog that can interact with the other guests, that's your free entry. And it's just like, no, to feed to our beasts.
You're saving what, a nickel back then?
All right, let's go to the show. Fido. Oh, you ain't walking too good. All right.
And like, how good of a meal is that for a lion at that point? Like,
That's not their natural food.
Oh, you know, back then they weren't feeding them shit, dude. Those things were fucking emaciated.
Oh yeah,
that's why they were bringing them. That's why, like, oh, bring the animals to feed the pets. You get a free entry.
Just bring anything.
We'll take anything. Is your dog dying of scabies? Bring it in.
But then you would have people going, I've got a litter of kittens. Buy it for half the price of what you would pay to get into the zoo. Mm-hmm. And then everybody wins at that point.
Not the
is
animals.
Is it per weight? Because a kitten.
Number, dude. Number of animals.
What?
Number of animals.
This is too far to think into this, man.
Yeah. No, but I would do some sort of weight system because if
they're so done up for food that they're just like, bring a cat or a dog to feed to our lion.
They don't care
think
about
they're
poundage.
Really concerned about a kitten or not.
Those not. I personally business.
Yes. The business
is keeping the lions alive.
Food sources.
But I understand, but if you're going, if we need to feed this dog, this lion, it needs 5 pounds of meat. Mm-hmm. This kitten is not gonna do that.
Okay.
So we're losing the price of, let's say, $5 on the ticket. When 5 pounds
have people coming in with commerce for the other stands and stuff.
Yeah.
And that $5 that would have went to that ticket can now go elsewhere.
So here's my question.
We got to feed the lion a little bit.
So here's my question. Say they bring in a dog, older dog, put it into the tiger den. They just start playing with each other. Do the zookeepers are like, hey,
come on, homie,
Greg Carlston, he is not being food. Pay for your damn ticket.
Like, wait, he ain't want to eat them. Your dog, your homie lion don't like Pomeranians. Well, how's I supposed to know that?
Do that fed dogs to animals. Let's see.
Nehru disagrees.
I don't want to be food. I'm not seeing anything specific about it.
I'd bury that too.
Oh, absolutely. It was Ringling Brothers. Fucking Barnum and Bailey.
I don't think he lived in the 18th century, but...
What do you know?
True. Eldritch being.
Yeah, you never know.
All right. With that, we went to quiet. We went to quiet on the set to One Piece, and then we're like, "Oh, cute puppy's dead."
Yeah. Are you surprised?
Bring him along.
Are you surprised?
Oh boy. All right.
We were a terrible nation.
This was
London.
That was London.
We were a terrible world.
Were?
Which, I mean, 1700s, you know, that's not too far off from when we left London, so, in England, so.
I'm still lost on the word.
We're a different level of terrible right now, Ralph.
The word is still apt, therefore it's present.
Yes, but there are levels to terrible. A terrible pizza, it might be a bad pizza, but a terrible pizza can also be a sandwich.
I'm ordering pizza.
Like, there's different levels of terrible.
All right. Streams for the next week. Ralph, did you want to stream this week?
I don't know yet. I'll skip you up on that.
Okay, either Monday or Wednesday. I will be streaming some more Day of the Diver. I think I'm just going to now, because I enjoyed doing it, I'm just going to order sushi every time I play that game, just because, and try a new sushi roll. That seems fun.
That's cool.
Racist Stellar Blade?
Dave the Diver
Hard R.
is great.
Hard R, Ralph.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So, more Day of the Diver. Tuesday, of course, Tuesday Trials. Nothing Thursday. Friday, some kind of group stream. Unravel was pretty fun, although Amber and I just have a very dumb habit of any game we pick to play. It's actually local co-op, and we have to try and finagle Cloud in some way, shape, or form.
That just sounds like
it's happened twice.
Being unable to do research, Mike.
It's happened, both of us. It's happened twice. She's the one who recommended it.
You're the one who has to organize the stream. It falls on you to research.
Nah, I just download a game. But I have a couple other co-op games and stuff to do now. She was recommending a way out, and It Takes Two, but I've told her I am promised to a certain Albert Smith for those games.
Yes,
I can't cheat on him.
My betrothed.
But something Friday, and then of course podcast of stuff next week. So with that, also basically none of you care, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Sign up for cost. We have a lot of fucking good top players coming to this tournament. MK Leo is coming to Columbus, Ohio. Kind of bonkers.
Why? Why?
Because the Buzz is coming to Columbus, Ohio, and that
he
he needs to stonewall him in any bracket.
It
It just has to happen. But there's a lot of top talent. I was waiting for a confirmation, but apparently he can't come. DA, if SkyJ was coming, I was gonna be like, yo, you gotta come. That's just, you have to come.
That's sad. When is it?
It is, I will get the dates here.
DA should just show up anyway and see where he lands.
Yeah, in toilet. Why do we both think toilet?
That's where I belong.
You are a pile of
cost
shit.
is happening June 22nd through the 23rd.
Wow, that's pretty
So
good.
it's also happening at
posted
Game
on the
Arena.
Sky
It was the tournament used to be at COSI, the Science Center here in Columbus, but they are moving it due to financial reasons to Game Arena, and I think there's like another building in that area that they're also using for space. But we got, let's see, we have MK Leo, MK Big Boss, Chunky Kong, DeBuzz, Beast Mode Paul. There's a couple of other people that I know retweeted stuff. Anathema, one of the best Robs. Peebnut, one of the best Megamans. I think that's all that's been announced at the moment. But MK Leo,
Yeah.
the GOAT
I'd
of
like to
Smash
go
Ultimate.
to-
Come on!
I'd like to go to a big tournament because I missed my chance here. Plus,
How?
it was downtown, and I just went, I don't want to go.
Regrets.
You didn't miss. You turned it down.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
choice. That wasn't
I know.
Dang.
I understand.
Missing is my boss put a gun to my head and I couldn't leave the office for 6 days.
Put a flamethrower, you mean?
Robo
The dog was
the
patrolling
Robo,
the
the
hallway.
Robo dog standing guard. You answer them calls. All right. All right. Yeah, if you can, anybody from Columbus watches or Greater Ohio, Midwest area, come to cost. All right. Thank you, everybody, for tuning into this episode of the Podcast of Stuff. We will see you next week.
Later.
Bye-bye.